Hello, my name is Jen and welcome to the Book Refuge. Today we're here for another book haul. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know, it was that time. I'm sure you'll have seen, or maybe you haven't. The link will be up there if you haven't. But I just did the book unhaul challenge, which made me feel good about myself. And then I looked and I was like, I bought a bunch of books this month, so you know it evens out. But I do feel like I have more room on my shelves because I got rid of some really big ones, which was exciting. So but yeah, I bought a lot of books. Yeah, I have some thrift finds as well as some brand new books, some suggestions from other people. Yeah, I'm really excited. So without further ado, let's jump in. This is Robin Hood, and this is by Henry Gilbert, and it was written in 1956, so I'm assuming it's the classic for it. I don't know, but I found this at the thrift store and it was really cool looking. And in a minute you'll see I'm reading a couple, like another book that's inspired by Robin Hood, and I thought it'd be cool to put this on my classic list because I'm going to be trying to read a classic every month. We'll see how that goes. Classics aren't my favorite, but I want it to be. So, but anyway, it was really cool looking, and I always like when I find a cool option of it. And I think there's like a picture, and there's like pictures in it too, which who doesn't love to find a few pictures now and then? But anyway, really excited. Robin Hood. There we go. So I also found this one in beautiful condition, The Kiss of Deception by Mary A. Pearson. And Merphy over on her channel has just been raving about this. And I think it looks beautiful. And I really like the premise of it. Let me see if it's about this girl who like ran away from her wedding day, and the man she was supposed to marry comes to find her, and she has to make some choices for her people over what she would want. And yeah, so I'm really excited to try this out. It's so big and beautiful. I love when books are big. Anyway, I'm super excited. I've heard great things. Sounds like it's right up my alley. The last one I got at that thrift store, actually I got both of these there, so I do have a couple more. I picked up Daughter of the Pirate King. Heard a lot about this from the people who did the like the Scallywag readathon not too long ago. Heard about that from Hannah's Books and Other Things, and it seems like a cool premise. I know the next one is called Daughter of the Siren Queen, so I like the seafaring things. I really love Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know how much this is like this. It says that it's like a Lady Jack Sparrow, so that gives me encouragement. Don't know too much about this. Ooh, let's look at it naked. Inside there's a pretty picture of the ship, but it's about a girl who's the daughter of a pirate king, and I think that's all I need to know to start off. So here we go. Okay, and then the last one I got at the thrift store was Lionheart, which was a really lucky thing because they recently changed the covers of these, but I had the first two in this original cover and I couldn't find this one, and so I was gonna have to order it. And then the thrift store I went to, it was just sitting on the shelf, and I was like, oh, it's meant to be. But sadly, I'm already pretty disillusioned, which you'll see when I do my wrap up at the end of the month. I finally read the second book because I pulled it out of my TBR jar. It had been on my list for a long time to finish this trilogy, and I forgot that there was a very specific reason why I stopped reading this trilogy, which makes me really sad. Next up, I picked up Hunted by Megan Spooner. I'm reading, like I said, the Starbound trilogy right now, and Megan Spooner is one of the writers of that. And this is one of those good old Beauty and the Beast retellings. And she also has one coming out about a female Robin Hood. There you go. Another one of those. There's a theme. And it's just so pretty. And I love Beauty and the Beast retellings. It's my favorite thing to retell. Favorite fairy tale to retell. So, you know, I wanted to give it a try, and it's really pretty. Look at this beautiful green. I don't have a lot of books that are like evergreen. Probably only have one or two, But yeah, it looks really good. All right. This one, I don't know much about at all. This was a suggestion from my favorite bookseller. And this is one they actually like print to order. This is called Duel of Fire by Jordan Rivet. And it's supposed to be about this world where people have different magic that runs through their blood. And this one girl, the main girl, Dara Ruminor, she wants to be a duelist. But her parents want her to pick up the family legacy and be like a fire lantern maker. So it's one of those where there's something your heart longs for, but your parents want you to fit into another box. I don't know much about this. Like I said, my favorite dueler, wow, your Jen is all over the place today. My favorite bookseller recommended it, so I picked it up on Amazon, and it's gonna go on my TBR eventually. Don't know when I'll get to it, but I wanted to pick it up. These two books I'll show together. These were another rec that I took from another booktuber who's awesome. Her name is Piera, and I love her channel. And she loves J. Kristoff. And she has this beautiful display with this book behind her head in every video. If you follow her, you know what I mean. I love listening to her talk because she's Australian, and Jay is Australian as well, and he co-wrote the Illuminae files with Amy Kaufman, who wrote it with Megan Spooner, who wrote the Starbound trilogy, which is, see, I like when things are connected. But anyway, Nevernight is an ongoing series of his. The third one comes out this fall. I know nothing about this because I've just heard her talk about it a lot, but I never watched her review for it because I wanted to be surprised. And then Lifelike just came out, and I know this has something to do with like AI. Wow, I'm so bad, but like I really don't like to know stuff too much. One of the things that bugs me about my copy though is like it's printed wrong, which is really annoying. But anyway, I love the look of this. I love what I've heard so far, but I don't know a ton. But anyway, I picked up these two by J. Kristoff, Nevernight and Lifelike, and I'm really excited to read them. I'm gonna get to my haul from today, which again, I've been waiting for this one. I almost ordered it and I hadn't ordered it yet. And then I went to Barnes & Noble and there it was on the shelf. I love it. I love restock. But that is A Quiet Kind of Thunder by Sarah Bernard. This was also suggested by Merphy Napier, and it involves sign language, and she said the sign language is really well put in this novel. I was actually a sign language minor in college. I'm really bad at it, but I loved it and thought it was such a beautiful language, and the people were so wonderful that I really enjoyed my time with that community and like some of the people I met. So I'm excited to read this book and kind of be immersed in that. And Merphy says it's a good representation. I don't know enough to be able to judge that straight up, but I like that someone who does know more about it has kind of vetted it ahead of time, so that if I'm a little bit ignorant, I know that it's already kind of been vetted by someone who knows more than me, which I like that. But also it's so beautiful. Yeah, but this one is about a girl named Steffi who is selectively mute, and then Reese, who is deaf. And so she has problems talking, but he can't hear. So I guess it's supposed to be kind of like a meet cute in that way of like she can learn to like talk to him with her hands. And that's so cute. See, I'm smiling already. I'm excited. And I don't love contemporary unless it has like a cool twist to it. And it's not just about like, I know what you did last summer. Like I hate contemporaries that are like that. They just, and this one seems so cute. So anyway, I'm excited about that. It's called Finding You, and it's by Lydia Albano. And it is about a girl who gets kidnapped into sex trafficking. And that is, I'm really passionate about helping people escape from sex trafficking and human slavery, because that still happens all over the world today. I mean, I don't know anyone who is like happy that people would be in that, but the charities that I love, I'm really close to that. In fact, I'm sure I'll put it in the video I actually buy, but I'll put a link down below to one of the charities that does really good work for helping rescue people who are put into, who are kidnapped right off the street. And that's what happens to Isla in this book, is that she's at a train station and she gets kidnapped and she gets sold into slavery. And it's about, you know, can she escape? Can her and the other girls find a way to get away? And, you know, how do you go back to living after that? So this seems pretty heavy, but I have no idea. I don't want to have any expectations, because I think this is a book that's going to make me cry, that's going to be really moving, and I'm going to give it a try. But Finding You by Lydia Albano maybe? I have no idea, but it looks interesting. And then finally, my last buy from today. This book is beautiful. This one's also dark green. Oh, cute. I'm going to take a picture of that. This one is called Sweet Black Waves, and it is by Christina Perez. And this is about a girl who has some special powers, and she's best friends to the princess. And they're at war with this other clan who had raided their land and actually is responsible for killing her family. But she ends up falling in love with one of the people from this place, and realizes that they both maybe have more in common than they think. And so trying to overcome, you know, the adversity of two groups of people that hate each other to try to form something new. And I guess this is the first in a trilogy, so I hope it's really good, but at the same time, it stabbed myself in the heart because this book just came out, and that means there's 2 more that I'll be waiting for if I like it. I hate when I do that. But anyway, well, that's gonna be it for this book haul. Let's pick these babies up here. My beautiful stack. Ah! I'm really excited for a lot of these. I don't know when I'll get to them. No, I'll actually be able to start a few of these soon, because my TBR video, linked above, I actually only have a couple books left, which is really exciting. Like, I need to read my classic, and I need to read, because I DNF'd a couple. But I need to read that, and then I need to read the rest of the Starbound trilogy, and then I'm like done. We're only halfway through. So I'm hoping this weekend, I don't have to do much on Saturday, so I'm going to try to plow through and then hopefully start digging into this stack. I can't wait. But as usual, thanks for watching my video. I appreciate each and every one of you. Tell me which book you're most interested in. Have you read any of them? Are there any that I should be wary of? I'd love to hear. Remember, yeah, this is a safe place to talk about books, and thanks for coming along on the ride with me. Love you.